This episode of Kill the Reaper contains scenes of violence, coarse language, and mature subject matter, including depictions of PTSD and implications of Stockholm Syndrome. Viewer discretion is advised.
All set?
Yeah.
Let's move then.
Right. Ugh, I hate wet clothes, especially jeans.
Sky is clear, so hopefully no more rain.
Yeah. So, where are we going?
The train yard isn't too far from here. We should be able to find what we need there.
But it's Sunday. The trains don't run on the weekends.
I know. I did work for them for 6 years. Remember?
I know that. I'm just saying there's probably no one there to help us.
No. There will be a security guard at the very least.
Well, that's good. Hopefully they have a phone with service.
Why do we need a phone?
To call Dennis?
We aren't calling Dennis.
Well, I am. I'm going to call him, and we are going to wait for him to arrive so we can figure out what to do next.
I know what we are going to do next.
Oh, and what exactly is your plan?
I'm going to kill the guard and take his car. Then, we are going to get the hell out of Portheim.
Whoa. First of all, you aren't going to kill anyone. Second, we aren't going anywhere besides back to the police station.
Not gonna happen. I'm leaving. I'd rather you come with me, but I'll leave you behind if I have to.
Why on earth would I go anywhere with you?
Because we are bonding.
Bonding? Is that what you think is happening right now? I'm only following you right now because I have no idea where I am and my phone has zero service and hardly any battery life left. Trust me, there is no bonding going on here. You know what? I think I'm going to take my chances and go it alone.
Where are you going?
I don't know. To find the train yard or a road.
There's nothing but forest in that direction. Just come with me. I will take you to the train yard.
I don't trust you in the slightest.
I know, but what am I gonna do? If I was going to kill you, I would have done it last night.
Fine, but I'm calling Dennis as soon as we get to the train yard.
If you say so. Come on, it's not too much further.
Right. Hey, how do you know these woods so well?
I worked this specific train route for a few years, remember? I like to go for walks while I waited for the next departure.
I see.
Why do you ask?
I was just filling in the silence.
Admit it. You're curious about me.
Okay, I am. But not in the way you seem to think. Or hope. I don't know. I guess our conversation last night did make me wonder about whether or not you could have had a different life.
I guess we will never know.
No, I suppose not. Your mother. I'm sorry to hear that she died, and that her death caused so much pain for you and your father. It must have been difficult dealing with all that at such a young age.
It was. Especially with how sudden everything happened. But at least she died without any pain.
No pain?
She died instantly in the crash.
Crash?
Yeah. My mother died in a car accident. Oh. That's right. I told you the cancer story.
What the hell are you talking about?
You see, I usually go with the car accident story. But since your dad was diagnosed with cancer a few years ago, I'd figured I'd make myself more relatable.
You asshole! You lied about your mother dying of cancer so I'd feel sorry for you?
And it worked too.
You're unbelievable! Was your whole story last night just one big lie?
Well, not all of it. I was bullied in school, and the teachers did nothing to stop it.
And your parents?
Both alive, retired, and living on a beach somewhere. They sent me an annual Christmas postcard.
Ugh, I can't believe I fucking fell for your lies. Again!
If it makes you feel better, I am an excellent liar.
That doesn't make me feel better at all.
So, the story might not be entirely true, but does it really matter?
Of course it does.
So if I had a tragic childhood, it would justify my killings?
No.
Then the past doesn't matter. Only the present and the future.
And What is it that you see in your future?
A quiet life with you by my side. Somewhere remote. Perhaps a cabin on Vikram Island. We could grow our own food and...
Oh, I'm sorry, but that's such an outrageous thought. You actually want me to believe that you would be content tending a garden and living in the middle of nowhere with no one to kill?
I'm sure the town wouldn't notice if 1 or 2 people disappeared each year.
Oh, you make me so angry.
I was kidding. Sort of.
You know, I wish you would take at least one thing seriously. Do you even realize how dangerous the situation you are in right now is? There is a ghost trying to kill you.
I know.
Then why are you making up jokes and fantasies about us living a quaint little life in the woods? You're probably going to die. Hell, I'm probably going to die because you dragged me into this mess.
I'm sorry, Rosalind. I didn't take into account how you might be feeling in this situation. But you have nothing to worry about. I won't let that thing hurt you. You aren't going to die.
Dennis? Yeah, I'm okay. No, he's here with me. No, we aren't there anymore. We're headed to the train. Hey! What do you think you're doing? Give me my phone back.
I can't have you telling Dennis where we are, Rose.
Wait, don't! Please, don't break it. Please. It has photos and videos of Marcus on there. Please, Dan, give it back.
Here. But it stays turned off. Okay?
Thank you.
You know, you really should back up your files.
I know.
Come on. Now that you've given Parker our destination, we have to get in and out of there before he arrives.
I already told you. I'm going to wait for Dennis at the train yard.
And I have decided that I'm not going to leave without you.
What happened to I'll leave you behind if I have to?
I changed my mind.
Why?
Because, as much as you hate to admit it, you care about me.
I don't.
You do. You were worried about me. You don't want to see the Wraith kill me, right? You care. Even if it's just a little. And that makes me believe that one day you and I can become friends again.
We will never be friends.
If you come with me, you can prove me wrong.
The only way I'd go with you is if you kill me and drag my body around with you.
Or I can just knock you out. But I think we would both prefer if you came willingly.
Let's just get to the train yard. I don't see a car.
There has to be one somewhere. Come on, let's go check out the other side of the building.
Nope. I'm going to sit down right here on this bench and wait for Dennis.
So you're going to just sit here while I kill the guard?
No.
Hurry up, then. And there's our getaway.
Not if I can help it.
What are you...
Hey! Over here!
Damn it, Rose!
Huh? What the... Who are you?
Please, help! That man is the Red River Reaper!
The... Holy fuck. Stay back. I have a gun. I'll shoot.
With the way you were trembling, you'd miss me even if I was standing a foot away.
Stay back.
Give it up, Dan. You're not getting that car.
I'm not very happy with you right now, Rosalind. So I would be quiet if I were you.
Why? Are you going to kill me?
Keep pushing me, and I might.
Get behind me, miss.
Do you have handcuffs?
Yeah. On my belt.
Good.
And what do you plan on doing with those, Rosie?
Maybe cuff you to the bench until Dennis gets here?
You'll have to catch me first.
Shit!
Wait, miss! It's too dangerous to go after him! Mrs. Peterson, we've got a situation. I need immediate backup.
Damn it, where the hell did he go? Fuck! Dan, stop! What did you do?
You know, if you hadn't warned him, I probably could have just knocked him out.
You still could have done that! You didn't have to kill him!
He was fighting back. I had no choice thanks to you. Now, let's get moving. Keys, keys, keys. Where the hell are his keys?
Dan,
What?
you won't be needing his keys.
Rosalind, uncuff me. No!
No.
I tried to be nice, Rosalind, but I'll bash this guy's arm with this rock until his flesh is mush. And once I am free, I'll see how long it takes me to crack open your skull.
And here I thought you wanted to be friends.
Friends don't handcuff friends to dead bodies.
Don't worry. I'll keep you company until Dennis gets here.
You're going to regret this, Rosie.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, I think you will.
What? How did...
They were fake handcuffs. One of those ones you can buy with a safety release in case you lose the key during kinky time.
Look, Dan, I'm sorry.
I don't think you really mean that, Rosie.
Okay, I don't. But what did you expect me to do? You just killed an innocent person.
You should probably start running.
Dan, please. We can talk about this.
Sure, let's talk. My weapon choices are limited, so strangulation might be my best option. It would be fitting since that was how you almost killed me 12 months ago.
Shit.
I love a good chase.
Come on. Come on. Please have service. Fuck!
Where are you, Rosie Posey? Come on out, Rosalind, and maybe I'll forgive you.
Why don't you just go find the keys and leave?
You betrayed me, Rosalind. You need to answer for that.
Dennis is probably going to be here any minute.
I'll take my chances.
Dan, stop!
No can do, Rosalind.
Let's just put this behind us, okay? We're friends, right?
Oh, now we're friends? Why do I feel like you're just saying that because you don't want me to kill you?
That is exactly why I said that.
Gotcha! You really should have just agreed to come with me in the first place, Rosie.
If you're going to kill me, just do it already.
You would honestly rather die than come with me?
If I agree to go with you, I'm already dead.
Rosalind.
Don't. How can you look at me with such tenderness after everything you just said? When you look at me this way, I...
Damn, I thought we'd be safe during the day.
We need to get out of here.
Shh. Let's move quietly. Stay close to me. I'll protect you.
The ghost?
Ghosts don't usually cause branches to snap under their feet.
And what? Dennis?
You okay, Rose?
I am now.
A ghost? Really?
A wraith?
Well, whatever it is, bullets did nothing.
No, we'd have to exercise it, right?
Do you know Latin or have the Bible memorized, Rosalind?
No.
Well, now that we kinda know what we're dealing with, we could try to keep you safe. Maybe set up wards in your cell. Is that what you do with ghosts?
I have no idea. Before yesterday, I didn't even think ghosts were real.
Yesterday feels like a lifetime ago, when our biggest problem was having to hike down a mountain.
This little excursion sure didn't go as planned. Ferguson and Bilton, and now the security guard.
And we still don't know where you buried your victims.
The bodies! If this ghost wraith thing is truly the spirits of the people buried near the beach, then maybe giving them a proper burial will make the spirit go away.
Yeah, it's worth a try.
You want me to go back to the beach where the thing is probably waiting?
Good point. And maybe we should get Dan somewhere safe first.
We need him to find the location of the...
I know where they are.
You do?
Yeah, Dan told me. Or at least the general area.
Okay. Let me think for a moment.
Rosalind, this thing might be after me, but that doesn't mean it's safe for you to go near it.
No, I think this could work. If they truly came back for vengeance, then maybe they can also forgive if we do right by them and return their remains to their families.
You can't even forgive me, Rose. The people I actually killed won't be willing to forgive so easily.
There must be something we can do.
Okay, here's what we are going to do. My car is parked back at the train yard. We're going to take Dan there. You can wait in the back seat while Rosalind and I go back down to the beach.
I'm not going to let you lock me up in a little gift-wrapped box for that wraith.
You'll be far enough away from the beach that it won't find you.
So you say, but that thing killed people in Portheim, right? It went to the city looking for me, and now it knows I'm here somewhere. It's going to be searching, and if your plan fails, I'm as good as dead.
Then what's your suggestion?
We go back to the station, you'll find someone that knows how to deal with this thing, and Rosalind goes home where it's safe.
Thoughts?
I honestly don't know. Maybe Dan is right. We don't know what we're doing. Maybe we should get help.
You almost sound worried about me.
All right. Then we head to the car and go back to the station.
Well, shit. Rose, run! Go the other way!
No, I won't let it kill you.
I lost it before. I can lose it again.
And I'm not going to let you get away.
You're extremely frustrating. You know that, right?
Less talking, more running. Fuck, this thing is getting faster. I don't think we're gonna be able to lose it. Dad! You okay?
Told you that you'd save me.
We aren't out of the woods yet. Come on, we have to. Oh, shit. What is it doing?
I don't know. It's just staring. Rosalind! Go away! What the fuck?
Dad! Where the fuck did the ground go?
You think I know? Just pull me up!
I'm trying! Dad, try finding a footing and push yourself back up!
I can't! There's nothing here!
I can't pull you up! You have to help!
Rosalind, help! Don't let go!
I won't! Just try to climb up!
I'm sorry, I didn't. I don't!
You're slipping!
Rosalind, please! Please!
I can't! I can't hold on!
Don't let go! Don't you dare let go! No! Rosalind!
Hang on! Please! Oh, fuck! Dennis! Dennis, help! Move on!
Rosalind, please! I don't want to die! Please!
Dad! Dad! Dad!
Rosalind! Rosalind, are you okay?
No!
Where's Dan?
The ground! It just opened up and swallowed him!
What?
It was, he was here, and then there was this hole, and he...
This hole, was it glowing?
How did you know?
I've seen something like it before.
What is it?
A portal.
A portal? So he's okay? He's alive?
Alive? Yes. Okay? I don't think so.
Why? Where does this portal lead?
You really don't want to know.
Are you sure you want to leave?
I can't stay in Portheim any longer. No matter what I say, the press is convinced to help Dan escape, and without any real support from the police force, I'm the new enemy #1.
I'm so sorry about that. You know Dennis would back you up if he could.
No, I know. It's not like anyone would believe the story that Dan got dragged into hell by the vengeful spirits of those he killed.
But hey, for a day, you were a hero.
I'm glad we were able to find the remains buried in that cave and give closure to the families. I have to admit, I was pleasantly surprised that Dan told the truth after all.
Can I ask you something?
Of course.
Did something happen that night?
What do you mean?
Before you went on that hike, you couldn't even say Dan's name. You didn't forgive him, did you?
How could you even ask me that? I would never.
Sorry, you seem so different. Lighter, in a way, if that makes sense.
I guess I just realized that there really isn't anything to be afraid of anymore.
If that's the case, then why are you on these antihypertensives?
They're for nightmares. I'm fine, Stacy.
Nightmares? You didn't tell me about that.
And you never told me about the time you and Dennis found a portal to hell where a bunch of kids had been kidnapped by Krampus. I guess we're even.
Are you sure you're okay, hun?
I'm tired of feeling powerless.
Powerless? What do you mean?
I couldn't. If I had just held on tighter every night. The same dream. Never mind. I'm okay. Honest. But I'll be even better when I move out of this town. And I think you should consider leaving too. Feels like this place is cursed.
I'll take that into consideration. Do you even know where you're going?
Not yet. I figured I'd just pack up the car and see where I end up.
Make sure you keep me updated, alright?
I will. I'm just moving, Stace. It's not like I'm going to just vanish.
I'm gonna miss you, Rosalind.
I'll miss you too.
Promise me you won't do anything stupid.
Why do you think I'm going to do something stupid?
I don't know, I just have a really bad feeling. Like this is the last time we're gonna see each other.
We will see each other again, Stacy. Promise.
Yeah, of course. Here, let me help you take your bags to the car.
Thanks.
We should have a going away party tonight.
A what?
One last night together. We never did watch that movie.
Movie?
You know, the one with the paragraph for a title?
Oh, right. The cyberpunk comedy.
What do you say? We can order pizza. My treat?
I don't know. I kind of wanted to hit the road before it gets dark.
Oh, right. Yeah, no problem. Totally get it. I just can't believe you're actually going. What am I gonna do without you?
You'll be all right. You've got Dennis. And your millions of followers.
You're my best friend. I'd rather have one of you than all of the followers in the world.
Would you stop acting like I'm dying or something? I'm just a phone call away.
I know, it's just not gonna be the same without you.
Come here. The moment I find a place to settle in, you can come over and we can watch that movie. Neon lights in the sky.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I love you, Stace. Stay safe, okay?
I love you too, Rosalind. If you need anything, just shoot me a text.
I will, I promise. Say goodbye to Dennis for me?
Of course.
Right. Then I guess this is it.
Drive safely.
I will. And I'll talk to you soon.
You'd better.
Bye, Stacy.
Goodbye, Rosalind. tracks. My name on your lips, a pinhole ends pricked. Closed eyes can't shake this eclipse. I can't believe what you've done to me. Survival's pyrrhically haunts my every step. Closure's not a luxury I get to define. Why is it
What can I get you, miss?
Surprise me.
One barkeep special coming up.
Excuse me, sir? Are you the one they called a storyteller?
No. I'm sorry.
Of course. I'm sorry to have troubled you.
I may not be the storyteller, but I know where you can find him.
Really?
Have a seat.
I've been searching for the storyteller for a long time. They aren't easy to track down.
No. Usually he's the one who finds you. Why are you looking for him, Miss,
Rosalind. Rosalind Williams. Rumor has it that he knows all about the supernatural.
Ah, yes. That is a subject he is most familiar with. I know a little bit about it, too. Perhaps I can help. Is there something in particular you wish to know?
Yes, I want to know about a portal.
How curious. Wait. I know you. Rosalind Williams. The only surviving victim of the Red River Reaper. The Reaper who mysteriously vanished nearly a year ago.
That's right. Only he didn't vanish. He was dragged through a portal into a hell dimension.
And? How do you think the storyteller can help?
I need him to tell me how to get Dan out of there.
What fate is this? Stubborn paths I'm not ready for this. Will myself onward to find a life lived in bliss. My world overthrown, my tears consumed by your selfish broken. The wayward ne'er-do-well, taking apart my life to consume all I've worked on and
This episode was written by Jenna Oliver, starring the voice talents of Jenna Oliver as Rosalind Williams,
Luca Xavier as Dan Smith.
Gerald Hill as Detective Dennis Parker.
Key Garland as Stacy Cameron.
Max Adrian Burton as Marcus Wagner.
Loki Coulter as security guard.
Sky Santa Cruz as the bartender.
James Takahashi as the hunter.
voices for our Wraith provided by
Melissa J. Lackey
and
Trenton Butt.
music by Key Garland. Wayward Survivor was written, composed, and performed by Key Garland. Key art and character art by Avia Key. Backgrounds and logos by Blind Deaf Ghost. Audio editing by Jenna Oliver. Casting by Jenna Oliver and Luca Xavier. Hi, this is Jenna Oliver from Wolf and Magpie Media. October 30th, we will be posting the full feature version, which contains all 3 episodes of Kill the Reaper in one. If you liked what you heard and you want to find our other social media accounts, you can check out our Linktree, linktr.ee/Wolf Magpie Media. Thanks so much, and we'll see you next week.